People will oftentimes ask questions about self-defense. And the number one thing, and everybody says this, well, who knows what they're talking about, is awareness of your surroundings is number one. If you don't have awareness of your surroundings, you're going to need number 4, 5, and 6 probably right away, because that means you're being assaulted or otherwise physically harassed. But then what does that mean, awareness? Well, your brain, your human brain, is already designed to pick up on nonverbal cues. And think about this, a deer in the wild have a signal when there's a predator in the area that all deer recognize. Every deer from that, let's just say, type of deer, species. And so what they will do is they will flash their tail. And the flashing of the tail tells the other deer there's a predator. And you'll see that, and you'll see signs in humans that indicate there's a threat. With humans, though, we have become more and more civilized. And what happens now is we ignore a lot of the things that we're being told by our subconscious. Your eyes pick up more things than they can possibly intimate to you. The eyes are actually part of your brain. So as you are walking around looking at things, your eyes are picking up on a ton of information that they're not telling your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is picking up on these things and giving you alert signals, putting chemicals in your blood to make you feel certain things. People call it a gut instinct, or I had a bad feeling. Well, these are produced chemically. It's not a feeling. It is your brain through your eyes telling you there's something going on that you need to be aware of. That's the tail flashing. So when this tail flashes and you get this gut feeling or a bad feeling, you need to start paying attention to what's going on around you in more detail than what you currently are. Otherwise, your conscious mind would have seen the threat. So now that's the number one thing. Start paying attention to your gut instincts. Start paying attention to, I had a bad feeling. Something was off about this person. That's the awareness and self-awareness that we have tuned down. We've turned the volume down on that. And we've turned it down so much that we just keep going. Add to that you have a device in your hand that you're paying way too much attention to. This thing can wait. So when you're out in public and you have a bad feeling or you feel something is off, start looking around to find out what's going on around you. Personally, for myself, I'm watching all the time. And of course, I'm paying attention to that. When I see something that makes me feel a certain way, then I have to go check on that. I go check on it and I go talk to that person. If it's a vehicle that I don't recognize, I think suspicious, I go check on that vehicle. Now you, as a civilian, you're out walking around, you're not going to recognize, everybody that is or isn't belonging to that area or neighborhood you're in, unless you're around your particular home environment. So when you're out in public, if you get a feeling, hey, something just isn't right, or I don't like what's going on here, and you don't know why, stop, take a breath, deep breath in, slow breath out. This will kind of supercharge your brain and get you into that listening mode. Your ears, your eyes, your nose. What do you taste in the air? Everything pay attention to. And it might turn out to be nothing, or it might be something that happened and it's already over with. And you saw it, you didn't like it, and it left the area. But that's when you need to start paying attention. You can't have your alert system on 100% of the time. If your alert system is on 100% of the time, you're gonna go batshit crazy. You're gonna lose your sense of self. They call it being paranoid. You can't be paranoid. However, you can pay attention when your attention gets drawn or is needed. It's not being distracted, it's paying attention. And that's rule number one. Awareness. Awareness of self, awareness of your surroundings, awareness of the people that are going on around you and the things. So something I used to do to practice, I would go to a Starbucks. I know this is cliche. I would sit outside at the thing, and this was usually in the evening time when the weather was nice, and I would sit where they had like 5 or 6 tables outside, and I would just sit there and listen to people and watch people and see who comes and goes. And I practiced my people watching skills, and I would notice what they drove in, how they got there, and what that looked like, what they looked like, and how things were going. And that got my attention.